Hello and welcome back. So in the previous video, I had shown you the purpose of archive templates and how we could create an archive for our blog. Now, with the help of the blog archive, we designed a nice blog page for our website like this. So we were able to arrange all the blogs on the page and make this blog page look very professional. Now, in this video, we will look at something that is called term archive. Now, what are terms? Terms are like categories or tags that you will add to your blogs. It could also be added to various type of posts like products also. Now, you add terms to your blogs or products to categorize them into different segments. So for example, I'll show you a website. This is an e-commerce website. Now here I sell notebooks. So now I have various categories on this website like A4 notebooks or small notebooks, long notebooks. And similarly, there are different tags depending on the number of pages, the size of the pack. Is the notebook single line or double line, or is it soft bound or hard bound? So like this, to categorize your products into different small segments, you use categories and tags. Now, when the user lands on a product page or a blog, they would see these categories or tags. And when they click on these tags or categories, they should be able to reach a page which is designed for that particular category or tag. So like I clicked on A4 notebooks, and now on this page, I will see a list of all the notebooks that are of A4 size. And then the user also has option to select other categories at the bottom of the page. Similarly, on this another website of mine, the user can see a product and with different categories and tags. Now, if the user wants to see more jewelry boxes, he can just click on this tag, jewelry box, and he will land on a page where he or she can see a list of all the available jewelry boxes on this website. So that's the purpose of a term archive or a category or tag archive page. So in this video, we will create a beautiful archive page for our terms, and I'll show you how you can do it so that you can build one for your website also. Are you ready? Let's go. So before we can create a category or a tag archive known as term archive, let's first add some categories or tags to our blog. So let's go to posts, all posts, and here you can see we had added the post using FakerPress plugin. So these are all just placeholder posts. It has fake content. It's just for our development purpose. And to each of these posts, I have added categories and tags. So you can also do this by just clicking on quick edit and typing a tag in this tag section. And to add categories, you can't add them by manually typing them here. So you have to first create categories. So for doing that, you have to go to this category section over here under posts, and then you can just type the name of the category that you want to add. Let me show you one. So I have created one category called university, and I click on add category. Now that category has been added to the list of all the categories. Now when I go to all posts and click on quick edit, I will see the option to select university also from here. So for now, I have just added one category to each of these blog posts, and for each category there are 2 blog posts. So like for school there are 2 blog posts, for high school there are 2 blog posts, for college there are 2 blog posts. And then I have added tags through each of these blog posts, where for 2 blog posts there is 1 tag. So for beginners there are 2 blog posts, for intermediate there are 2 blog posts, and for expert there are 2 blog posts. So like this, you can also add categories and tags to your blog post so that we can see the archive page working properly. So once we have added these categories and tags, the next thing we should do is we should give an option for the user to select these categories or tags. And we can do that by going to our templates, going into theme builder, and we had created a loop item where the user could see a snapshot of the blog. So on that snapshot, let's add the category and tag also. So I've clicked on edit with Elementor. Now this is the loop item that we had created, and here we have some information. Let's open this also. So this is post info. So we can add the post info, one more post info here, and from type you can select drop down and select terms. So both categories and tags come under terms. So once you've selected terms, now you have to choose the type of term. So let's select category and add one more, select term and choose tags. Now you can see category and term is also visible on this loop item. Let's publish this. Now let's go back to our blog page and see if the change is visible. So this is the blog page that we had created yesterday in the previous video. So now here currently this page was opened before we made the changes. So let's refresh the page. You cannot see the category and tag right now. Let me refresh. And now we can see the category and tag for each of the loop item, for each of the blogs. So this is good. Now after going inside into each blog also, we should show the category and tag somewhere over here. So to do that, we have to make changes to the single post template. So let's go to templates, theme builder. Let's go to single post. Click on edit with Elementor. Now here we have some post information. Let's add the terms information also. So let's click on add item, terms, select category. Let's add one more term, terms, select tags, and that's it. Now we can see the category and tag also over here. So let's click on publish. Now when I refresh this blog, I will see the category and tag also. So like this, now we can see the category and tag. So currently when I click on any one of these categories, let's see what is visible. So I'm clicking over here. Now when we go and click on any of the category, we are seeing a page like this, which doesn't look like a well-structured page. This is a blog, this is its image, another blog title, image, and some content over here. Doesn't look well organized or well structured. Let's click on a tag. This also has a similar structure. Doesn't look good. So now we will change this to look better using the template. So let's go back, exit to WordPress, go to templates, theme builder, archive. Now let's add new template. This is archive selected. Let's call it terms archive template, create template. Now Elementor is giving us some pre-made templates. Let's ignore that. Now we are here on the fresh canvas. So what we can do is we can make this particular template look similar to the blog template also. So let's exit to WordPress once. Let's go back to theme builder. Here we can see the blog archive. So let's right click and open a new tab so that we are able to copy some sections from there. And this is the terms archive that we were making. So it's currently in draft. Let's click on edit with the Elementor on this. So now I have opened the blank terms archive template over here, and we have the blog archive over here. So let's copy some part of this blog archive, because the overall structure should look similar so that it looks like a part of the same website. So we can just copy, right click and copy, and over here we can right click and paste. Go back here, right click and copy the next section, come back here and paste. Again the last section, right click and copy, and come back here, right click and paste. Now we have copied everything from that blog archive page. So now we can close the blog archive page. Let's come back to the term archive page. Now here we don't want this fixed heading. What we want here is the archive title, because the title should change depending on what archive the user is clicking on. So let's drag this title over here. Let's right click on this heading, copy, and again right click on this archive title and click on paste style. Now we have copied the style of this title onto this title. Now let's delete this. Now here we can have some archive related information also, or we can just delete this part, and we can delete this button also as we don't need it. Let's right click and delete. So we just have the archive title on top. Now in the next section we have this loop grid. Let's click on it. It will show posts. We already have this template selected over here, and equal height is selected. In the query we can select related, right? So now related post to whatever archive is selected here will be shown. Now going down, this section is already built. We built this for the blog archive, so I want to keep it as it is. Let's click on publish. Now let's add a condition when this particular template should be used. So here it says all archive. We are already having an archive for posts, so we want to use this one only for category and tags. Okay, so let's save, and that's it. So now we have built an archive page for categories and tags. Now let's go back to our tag archive page that we had opened earlier. Now this is how it was looking before designing the archive template. Now let's refresh this page and see if what we did worked. Here you go. So now you can see that this is a tag archive and the name of the archive is beginner, and then it is showing beginner related content first. There is some mistake over here. It is showing all the content. So it's actually showing all the categories and all the posts instead of showing the post for just beginner tag. I think I know what mistake I made. So let's go back. Here we have our loop grid. So here I had selected related. Instead of related, we need to select current query. This is because your WordPress is already running a query for tag beginner. So we need to show the content related to this query itself. So you have to select current query over here. Now let's click on publish. Now let's go back to this page. Let's refresh. Now it is showing only content related to the tag beginner, these two, right? Let's go to blogs and check some other archive also. So here, let's click on this high school category. Let's click here. Now we are inside the archive for category high school, and here it is showing two content. Both of them have the category high school selected. We can go into this blog. Now I want to go to the beginner tag. Let's click on that. Now we are in the beginner tag archive, and here we can see these two content. Now I want to go into school. Let's click on school. Now we can see the content related to this category school. So like this, you can create an archive page for your categories and tags for your website. It's not difficult, it's very easy. And now this archive page looks very similar to our blog page. So it feels like the part of the same website also. So that's the advantage that you get with these templates. So I hope you were able to understand how to create an archive for your terms like categories, tags, and the similar method can be used for products and any other custom terms that you create for your website. So I hope this video was able to give you some value. I will leave the screenshots, a step-by-step guide in the description, so you can just access it through the link in the description. You can download the step-by-step guide and follow it at your own pace and build an archive on your website. If you have any questions, you can feel free to leave them in the description. If you got some value from this video, please share this video and subscribe to my channel. And in the next video, let's look at the 404 page template. So I'll see you in the next one. Till then, have a nice day.